story that is seriously strange and honestly pretty unsettling. It's all about a mysterious diner that just kind of appears at the end of a road nobody remembers. This is a place with its own set of very strict rules, where the price of your meal is way more than you could ever imagine. So let's find out what's on the menu.
Everything kicks off with this flickering sign, and right away you know something's off. This isn't just a friendly invitation, it's a challenge. It's telling you from the get-go that memory, the very thing that makes you you, is the currency here.
And this, right here, is the central question that hangs over everything. We're not talking about money. We're talking about a transaction where you pay with a piece of your identity, maybe even a piece of your soul. That's the ultimate price, and it perfectly sets up the terrifying idea behind the Highway Zero Diner. So, our story starts on a road that literally goes nowhere. Our narrator just drives and drives until reality itself starts to get a little frayed around the edges, and it leads him to this place, a place that feels like it's been waiting for him specifically.
Look at the details here. Every single one is meant to throw you off. The highway numbers click back to 0. Mile markers are wiped clean. Your GPS just gives up. Even the gravel in the parking lot seems to swallow your tire tracks, erasing any proof you were ever there. It's not a normal place. It's like a pocket dimension. It looks warm and inviting, but you can just feel that something is deeply wrong.
So he goes inside, and what's he get? No hello, no menu, just a card handed to him with 10 rules on it. And these rules, well, they're the core of this whole thing. They are the unchangeable laws that are about to control everything that happens next.
Let's just take a look at these first 5. See how they immediately connect everything to memory and who you are? You can only order something if you can actually remember wanting it, and you have to pay with a literal piece of yourself. Even the booth number, -1, I mean, that's practically screaming, subtraction, loss. And the server, the rules suggest they're already gone, a pretty ominous warning of what's to come.
And let's be super clear, these are not friendly suggestions. This isn't a please wait to be seated sign you can ignore. These are the fundamental laws of this reality, as real and unbreakable as gravity. You don't have the option of breaking them.
And just when you think it can't get any weirder, oh, it does. The last 5 rules are even more bizarre. Time itself breaks down. People you know become strangers. You can't even trust your own reflection. These final rules are basically a step-by-step guide to your own self-destruction, ending with that absolutely chilling warning: what remains isn't you. Okay, so now we get to the bill. The transaction itself is the engine that makes this diner run, and our narrator is about to start paying his tab, one piece of his identity at a time. The first thing he orders is so simple: black coffee. It's the only thing he can clearly recall wanting. And the payment? His own name, Mode. He just scribbles it on a napkin, and the shadowy figure behind the counter takes it and puts it in a drawer. And just like that, the first piece of him is gone. And from there, it just spirals. People he knows start showing up, but he has to treat them like strangers. They order his old favorite foods, and they pay with his memories. A shared photo, a recording of a laugh, the story behind a scar, even something as simple as a favorite color. The drawer keeps filling up as he slowly empties out. And then we get to the moment from rule number 8. He glances over at the coffee pot, and his own reflection is smiling back at him, a huge, hungry grin that is definitely not his. So he does what the rule told him to do. He smashes the pot. His other self, the thing he's turning into, has just shown its face for the first time.
Okay, so the pot is smashed. It's closing time. You think maybe now he can escape, but the exit isn't an escape. It's the last twisted gear in the diner's horrifying machine. He leaves through a different door than the one he came in. And the sign outside? It's the inverse. The condition for getting in was memory. The condition for getting out is to forget. He's been completely hollowed out, and now, finally, he's qualified to leave.
So he walks down that same backward highway until he finds another diner. He goes in. The figure behind the counter hands him a card and gives him back the very first thing he ever lost. His name. Welcome back, Mahad. The whole process is about to start all over again.
This brings us to the final, absolutely terrifying point of it all. We really need to unpack what this endless cycle means, this loop that seems to have no beginning and no end.
So the Highway Zero Diner isn't just a place, it's a predatory system. It's a self-contained loop designed for one single purpose: to consume a person's identity. It reduces someone to a blank slate, only to feed them right back into the machine so it can happen again and again, forever.
And this whole story leaves us with this massive, unsettling question. One that goes way beyond this creepy tale. If you were stripped of every memory, every preference, every relationship that defines who you are, what would be left? Is the person sitting down in booth -1 for the second time really still Mahat?
There's no escape. There's no happy ending here. The story ends right where it began, with these two final, chilling words. The system has just reset itself. The machine keeps running, and the next customer, well, he's just arrived.